Monday and overcast. Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday morning. Friday. Friday night. The week is gone. I don't know whether you saw my face. It was fresh on Monday and every day, and my voice deteriorated day by day by day by day. And now it's Friday. I can relax a little bit. I do have a meeting tomorrow, but that's another story. But for now, it's relax. Kids are in bed. Animals have been walked and fed. It's a little bit of stew time. I see what happens this weekend. It's been quite a productive week actually, so. Okay guys, well it's Saturday evening. I haven't posted anything this week, and the reason for that is exhaustion. What with going to school and then having an hour off and then going off and giving private classes and then coming back and helping Maria with the kids and walking the dogs and going to bed really late and then getting up very early for school the next day. I just didn't have the energy to do it, to be honest with you. So I thought I would make a video today. So the main topic about this is, I was thinking about how I was feeling and how I used to do so much more, and then I realised that I actually am now in the Saga bracket. I am now entitled to go on Saga holidays, probably get cheaper car insurance, and all the benefits of being old. So with Saga, I am entitled to use their holiday service. I can go on cruises with them. I believe I can get better insurance because although my eyesight's going, my hearing's going, my back's going, I'm a better driver, so my insurance is going to be cheaper. Money, they can deal with my money for me, they can take care of me, my health, and they also have a magazine. So I can just look and see how feeble I am. But I am looking at their website, and to be honest, a cruise, laying around on a deck chair, moaning. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I don't know whether I'm just being whingy or old, but I'm looking at my weekly schedule, and I leave the house for work normally around 8 o'clock. 2 days a week I leave at about 7:30. I get home most days around 7:30 at night. So I'm out 3 of 5 days for 12 hours. And that's only going to get more. I've now taken on more work. I'm going to be doing an hour on a Saturday morning. So I don't know. What's that? 12, 24, 48, 50, 60... That's 70 hours a week I'm out of the house. I'm not even drinking. I'm not even having a good time doing that. So maybe it's not the old age. What do you think? Am I just being a whiny Brit abroad? Or is 70 hours a lot? I don't know. I can't work it out anymore. It seems doable, but I do get really tired come the end of the week. I just realised my mental arithmetic was off by a few hours then. It's 61 hours, not 70. But it's still a fair few, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it used to be a 40-hour week when I was younger. But we'll see, we'll see. If somebody said to me, oh, do you want to go out for a drink tonight? I could soon spruce myself up and I'd be out of here. I would find the energy for that, for sure. But knowing that I have to bath the kids and walk the dogs before I can take my shoes off for the last time, it's going to be around 11, 11:30. Last night I ended up taking the dogs out at 1:30 for their last walk. So, yes, it is nice to just sometimes be able to take your shoes off, relax, but I never seem to have that moment to do that until it's bedtime. The other thing that I should say is I come from a family of 6. So I have older brothers, younger brother, and 2 older sisters. All in our 50s, 60s, early 60s, the old ones in the family, not us young uns, Alan. And they've all got grown-up children. Yes, they've all got grown-up children in their 20s. And or going off to university, and all independent. And I've got my baby boy turning 1 next month. So the starting of a family came very late. I certainly don't regret it at all. I love having my kids, and I love them to death and everything else. And we have the dogs, which are, if anybody has dogs, it's the most amazing feeling to have dogs, but they are a responsibility, especially if you don't have a garden where you can just kick them out in the garden and go and clean that up later. You know, if I could just open the door and kick them out at 1 o'clock in the morning for 10 minutes, this would be heaven for me. But I'm on a second floor. I'm in a second floor apartment, so I have to make sure I'm dressed and take the dogs out with me. So even when I'm not working, you still have these huge responsibilities of dependence on you, and that can be draining just on its own. And I know my brothers and sisters know this because they did this when they were younger. I never thought I would have kids and settle down, well, settle down, yes, but not have kids and a family and lots of responsibilities. I was always a very irresponsible person for many years, and I never saw myself as a father. I always saw myself as a partner, but never always being able to go out when I wanted and stuff like that. But you know, things never work out the way you plan. There's always hiccups and detours and changes, and this is where I am today. Wouldn't change a thing. If I won the lottery, I'd be very happy, but I wouldn't change the things I have in my life. Not for an instant. It's a very rewarding thing to see your children. Hannah is 6 years old, and to see her developing and growing, and her personality, it's priceless, absolutely priceless. But it is draining. So responsibility. I can remember not believing this when I was told it, and I'm pretty sure everybody on earth disbelieved it when they heard it. But when you're at school, these are the best years of your life. I can remember being told this. I'm thinking, are you crazy? Because all I ever dreamt about was being able to do whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, and not having anybody barking orders at me. But you think about it. You get up in the morning, you toddle off to school, you do your work. I know it's not fun, but when you come home, there's food on the table. There's also food in your little bag, or they will serve you food at school. You come home, there's food. You get to go out and play with your friends, have a great time. And by the way, you're surrounded by about 90 friends, all the children in your year. Then you get to go to bed, and you get to sleep in a bed that's already been made for you. It's pretty cool. But I can remember really wanting the freedom, and I was desperate to be able to be independent. and this was like super important to me. Surprise! Independence is not free. No, not by a long way. You have to pay for your lights. You have to pay for your internet. You have to pay for your rent or your mortgage. You have to pay for the food on your table. Not once, but every day. More food, more food, more food, more food. You have to pay. So with independence becomes a lot of responsibilities. You have to wash your own clothes. You have to cook your own food. You have to make sure all your bills are paid. You have to plan for the future if you want to go for a holiday. If you want to have some money to go out with your friends. If you want to wear nice clothes. It's all money. And you don't think of that as a child because everything is given to you. And if you want something, it's a mummy, daddy, and it just appears by magic. And Christmas is heavenly for children, not so heavenly for parents, or any adults really, because you've all got nieces, nephews, aunties, cousins, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers. There's always somebody that you have to spend money on. So independence comes with a big price, and there's no such thing as independence, I don't think, because you become part of the rat race. You have to be part of it to survive in it, and the world doesn't care. It really doesn't. You could be the nicest person on earth, the world doesn't care. It doesn't care whether you're feeling under the weather. It doesn't care whether a close friend or family member has died. It doesn't care whether you're struggling mentally, physically. It just doesn't care. It's gonna just bite your head off and spit it out. So independence is all well and good, but it comes at a big price, and you've always got the big bad world looking over your shoulder to take advantage and just bite you on the ass. So there you have it. Life is a bitch. You can live with someone you love. They're going to drive you crazy. You're going to drive them crazy. Not because you get up in the morning and decide that's what you want to do. That's just the way it goes. The good news is, well, for me anyway, I know I sound like a moany old man, but I kind of just go with the flow. I try not to let things upset me, and if it does upset me, it upsets me for a moment, and then I move on. Life's not worth it, you know. It's not worth getting hung up on the little things in life when there's plenty of bad things going on. There's always someone better off. That never makes you feel better. But there's worse things that can happen, probably will happen. So I'm a realist. I know that it's all really crappy. I get on, I enjoy it. I go for my coffee. I enjoy the small things in life. And this is why I only look 22. Enjoy it, guys. Good health.